Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Success Connection. If you can hear me, just say yes. If you can hear me, just say yes in the chat box. I know you probably hear that crazy noise. That is me raising my desk up. I've got one of the stand-up desks, so I can stand up or sit down. So I'm raising my desk. Give me 1 second. All right. Very good. Okay. Sorry about that. Good. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Success Connection. Now, I want to first address one crazy, awesome, maybe not so awesome thing, and that is that I am not on the camera. And so you might be thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, why is Anthony not on the camera? The main reason that Anthony is not on the camera is Anthony looks really bad right now. I legit look, well, in fact, I'm just going to show you Anthony on the camera real fast. You're going to get a quick glimpse, and then I'm going to remove myself from the camera, okay? So this is what it looks like when you have been, I even have a shirt with a hole in it from Hawaii. It's my favorite shirt. I have been, so hi everybody, what's up, how are you? So you guys know that I do the Success Connection no matter what, doesn't matter what's going on, I'm gonna be here. Unfortunately, last week when I finished up my training with you guys Thursday night, the next morning when I woke up, started having a bad toothache. I didn't really understand what was causing it, so I went to the dentist here in Destin, and you know, sometimes the decisions we make when we're younger catch up to us, right? And I've always been really good about keeping my teeth clean, brushing my teeth, all this stuff. But when I was in my 20s, I went about 5 years without going to the dentist. I was traveling, doing seminars, speaking, and I just couldn't be bothered with the whole dentist thing. So about 4 years ago, I ended up having to have a root canal on one of my teeth. It's the only time I've ever had any kind of dental work done ever. I never even had braces. And apparently that root canal tooth happens to fit into the 5 to 10% that fail. And so my root canal failed, my tooth's killing me, aching like you would not believe. And so I'm on a extremely high dose of antibiotics right now to try to get the infection down. And then the worst part is they have to pull my tooth and put an implant in. And so luckily it's one in the back, so you can't see it, but I've had a really bad week, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just kind of laying around, working when I can, and when I'm not in massive pain. I don't really take painkillers and stuff, so Advil is it, and it hasn't worked that well for me. So forgive me if I take a little bit longer to get things out tonight, but literally if my teeth touch, it's like shockwaves through me. So hopefully we can get through this, and I'll be able to give you guys a great training. And like I said, welcome to the Success Connection. If you're new, it's not uncommon for me to talk about things happening in my life when I pop on here, because for the most part, you guys are here every single Thursday night. So there's always something going on. So but look, let me try to get into it, and we'll take it where we can get it tonight. And I still got some awesome training for you. We're going to review some of the landing pages for those of you that are brand new. This training is not specific to any one of our programs. This is actually a training that we put together for everybody. So if you've got Partner with Anthony or the Ambassador Program or Email Domination or whatever, that's awesome, that's great, phenomenal, but this training is not specific to that. There is a couple things I'm going to go over tonight that are specific to Partner with Anthony right now, because there's some upgrades and updates we did, but for the most part, this is a standalone training. All of my students are invited, and all of my students have access to the free businesses that we're building for you, and to all of the assets. So of course, if you've been here every week, you already know that, and hopefully you guys will enjoy tonight's training. So for tonight, what I'm going to do is we're going to, I think we'll dive into the Instagram business first, and then we'll go through some of the updates on the Partner with Anthony program. So here's the deal. We have, and we are building an Instagram business for you, okay? But the interesting part about this is we're building an Instagram business that's not reliant solely on selling to consumers, okay? Now, I want you to understand what I mean by that, okay? When you sell to well, let me just give you an example, okay? Let me just give you a quick example of what I mean. How many of you have heard of consulting, like doing consulting? Yes? Have you heard of doing consulting? Okay, very, very good. So a lot of times people will run traffic, okay? They'll run traffic to an offer that says learn to be a consultant, okay? So people wanting to learn to be a consultant. Those people will buy, okay? And they'll become a buyer. Now, that might be like, say, a tax consultant or an accounting consultant, right? They want more clients to consult with on their accounting, okay? Then what happens is somewhere in here, some frustration takes place when you are a consultant. And the frustration takes place because you have so many clients and you're spending all of your time talking to clients. You start thinking to yourself, okay, is there a better way? And that's when the follow-up happens, which is when you sell a course on creating a course, right? And that's actually not a bad thing. In other words, that's when you sell that person, okay, that same buyer, a course that teaches them how to create a digital course, because then they can remove all of the frustration, because they don't have to sit there and talk to clients anymore. Instead of consulting a client, they can build a course, a digital course. People can come in, they can read, or they can watch those courses, those trainings, whatever, and now all of a sudden you've freed up your time, right? It's called a logical progression funnel. And that's what we're doing with this Instagram business. Now, with the Instagram business, our trigger is not frustration, okay? Our trigger is desire. There is a difference, right? So let's kind of go through the funnel, all right? So last week, and I'm gonna highlight in green what I have given you. Last week, I gave you guys all of my opt-in pages, okay? We're gonna talk about the opt-in page here in a minute, but I wanna give everybody that's new, everybody that's freshly on here, kind of a quick brief rundown of this funnel, since we have only reviewed it one time, okay? So we gave you opt-in pages last week. If you missed last week, don't worry. I'm going to give you that link to get those opt-in pages again tonight, completely free. It's not going to cost you anything. You're going to love it, okay? So we have the opt-in page. Once somebody opts in, they go over here, and I'm going to highlight, I'll highlight in blue the pages that we have not given you yet. They go over here to this thank you page, okay? But the difference in the thank you page is what we're doing is we're going to sell them, okay, a book. So we're going to sell them a book on the thank you page. So they opt in for a free report, okay? Then when they get to the thank you page, we say, hey, the free report is great, but what if you could have an entire book that teaches you how to make money from your Instagram account, okay? And again, we suggest a price between, $5 and $20 for this book, but this book will be yours. This book will be given to you 100% for free. You'll be able to give it away for free. So in other words, you'll make all the money on this, okay? Now, once somebody does this, they become a buyer, all right? So they're kind of at the same point that these people were at, right, that I just talked about. They've bought your product. Now, for these people in this other funnel, which has nothing to do with this other than it's an example, frustration kicks in, which is the reason why we do this. Well, there are many different things that are going to kick in kind of right in this section here, right? And you can see it's that this buyer wants to make money from Instagram, but they need to know how to make money, and it's to get followers, right? They need to get followers in order to make the money. So if everything in the green circle up here, okay, which you can see this little green outline circle here, if everything in that green outline circle is teaching people how to make money, but not how to get followers, then it would seem reasonable that if we could, down here in this red circle, offer them something that would teach them how to get the followers, that the money would then come. How many of you would agree with me on that? Just give me a big yes in the chat box. All right. I want to stop everybody. I want lots and lots of engagement. I want all of you to just fly to the chat box, give me yes, 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 yes. I'm feeling like crap, but a lot of times when I see a lot of yeses, when I see a lot of engagement, when I see you guys just kind of crushing it in the chat box, makes me feel better. I get a little bit of energy and I can keep rolling. Okay, so keep it coming for me, please. I promise you there's going to be some awesome stuff tonight. I'm actually giving you the free report tonight also, so lots of good stuff. Okay. All right, so what we've got and what we're looking at here is two different areas, both equally important, but going in kind of almost a reverse way. Obviously, in order to make money from Instagram, you first need followers. It just makes sense, right? But if we teach people the how, like the how to make the money, the followers seem a lot easier than learning how to actually take those followers and turn it into money. So what we do is we give them the followers, or I'm sorry, the how to make money very cheap, whether it's in the form of this free report right here or in the form of this little book that we charge like $5 for. They get consumed with this. They now see, here's how the money happens. Then what we do is we offer them a different course down here, okay, on how to get followers. And what we're going to be doing is, and we kind of call that our back end, it's like a service-oriented portion of your business. And what we're going to be doing is, when we get to that, we're going to bring my brother in, who's been working really diligently on how to get followers, right? How to get followers on Instagram. If you look, I have over 200,000 now, and I only had about 70,000 or 60,000 or something like that just a couple months ago. So Adrian has kind of cracked the code on how to get the followers, right? So if he's cracked the code on how to get the followers, he's going to come in, share that with you, and then when you run your main funnel, okay, so when you run your business to give away the free report and sell the book, now all of a sudden you'll know how to get those followers and you'll be able to charge for them. And as you can see kind of right in here, if this is you, yay, there's you, okay? If you can get followers for say $300, okay, and you can charge clients $500, then you make $200 doing it and you don't have to do anything. It's called making money in the middle. How many of you have heard of that before? Making money in the middle. Just say yes. Okay, I see lots and lots of yeses coming in. So here's the deal. I used to do this when I was much younger, and I wasn't with, obviously wasn't with Instagram, but I made money in the middle. What I would do is find a product in one place, post it for sale in another place, sell it, and when somebody bought it, I would take that money, go buy the product from the cheaper place and ship it to them. And I made about $20,000 a year selling used car parts doing that when I was probably, I don't know, maybe 17 or so. And I was doing it all the time, right? So making money in the middle, there's nothing wrong with that. Service-oriented business, okay? So what we're doing is building this entire business out for you completely free. Now, last week, I gave you these opt-in pages, okay? And I told you that this week, this is what we were going to do, okay? So there's really, we're going to dive into this right now because I want to first kind of go through each and every step of the process with you so that everybody is up to speed and everybody understands what they're getting tonight. So let's just take it step by step, okay? I'm going to give you this report, okay? The 5 ways to profit from Instagram. All right, so here it is. This is the report. I'm going to give you this report so that you can download this tonight. Understand that this is yours for free. You can do with it what you want. I suggest that you give it away in order to build your list. We had a really nice cover design for this. It's got a table of contents, and it talks about how to optimize your Instagram profile, how to do affiliate marketing, how to sell merchandise, how to sell shout outs, and how to create sponsored posts. These are most of the ways that people are making money on Instagram, okay? So, and it even says, here are the 5 basic ways to profit from Instagram, all right? So there's some quick tips to optimize your profile for business. And so we talk about some of the things that are going to help you make money with Instagram here before you choose, like, say, the money path. You still need to optimize your profile, right? And so then we start talking about do affiliate marketing. And it's basic, right? Remember, this is a free report. You know, there's a lot to be said with like over delivering when you sell something to somebody. That's very important. Like if we sell you a course, we need to give you way more for your money than you even expected. Like, how many of you have Partner with Anthony right now? How many of you are in Partner with Anthony? Just put a big 1 in the chat box. Okay. Yeah, pretty much everybody on the whole webinar. There's some of you that are not, but you can learn more about it later. But it's $7, right? There's 30 sessions of training. We just completed a full month of programming specifically for that, for people that are in that program. You know, all kinds of awesome, just ridiculous stuff, right? So yeah, so basically way over deliver. That's what I see people. That's what I see people talking about, is way over delivering. Okay, that's great to over deliver because you gave me $7. But if I'm giving you something for free and it's so good that you never need to buy anything, how many of you are going to buy something from me? That's right. I see lots and lots of no's. Exactly. So you can't go into so much detail in the free report that it cannibalizes being able to sell something else, like say the book on the next page. So we start talking about affiliate marketing, okay? But you can see that it's very basic, very short, but still talks about, you know, what you need to do and how you need to do it, selling your merchandise, selling shout outs to smaller Instagrammers, okay? And it talks about how you would do that, right? And then creating sponsored posts, right? And so then it says, what are the requirements for making a profit on Instagram? And so we start talking about some of the requirements that you need, some popular filters for food, for fashion. So these are the filters that people are using to get really good results. And then a conclusion. So it's about 13 pages of information. How many of you would say this is well worth giving up just your email address? Okay. Very good, very good, very good. Okay. All right, awesome. Okay, so I'm giving you this report for free, all right? And then I'm also going to give you a link to the image for free. This is the image of the free report so that you can use it wherever you like. So if you're building a page or you're building, you know, like a follow-up series or something, you have the actual image that looks really good and that you can use, okay? So where are you actually using that? Like where is that actually going? Well, it's going here, okay? So we've delivered 3 opt-in pages to you completely free, okay? This is opt-in page number 1, as you can see right here. This is opt-in page number 2, as you can see right here. All right, so you can see this opt-in page. And then this is opt-in page number 3, as you can see right here, okay? So hold on, it's taking a minute for this one to load for some reason. Might be because I have 500 windows open on here. I'm not really sure. So it'll load here. There we go. All right. So, and there it is. So you can see that we have 3 different pages. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. All right. We've built all these pages for you. These are yours for free. You'll notice that they give away the 5 ways to profit from Instagram. So you can get somebody's name and email address. Then you simply deliver them this free report that I've already made for you, and now you're building your list, right? How many of you feel like that's pretty good in and of itself? We're building our list. Okay, I see lots and lots and lots of yeses coming in. Very good. That's the goal, of course. All right. Now, to deliver that free report will happen on the thank you page. All right, so if we go back to and we're gonna, we're just gonna say we're going over this now. So how do we give them the free report? Let's go back to this funnel, okay? What I have given you and what you're looking at tonight is this right here, okay? It's what's highlighted in green. You can kind of see me making this arrow bigger over here. It's this opt-in page. You will deliver the free report over here on the download page, okay? That's what I'm gonna be giving you next week. So next week, I'm going to be giving you that download page already created for you. So remember, if you're new, okay, one thing to remember about the Success Connection, is every week we build on the previous week, but we also spend some time reviewing what we talked about the previous week. You will be able to get all of this stuff for free. This whole business will be built for you. If you're new and you're just kind of looking at it like, man, that's a lot of stuff. That's right. Over the next few weeks, I'll be giving you all of this completely free. It's going to cost you nothing, okay? Not a thing, zilch. So very, very important that you attend every week and get all the assets for the business, because we give you the free report. We give you the book, which you then get to sell and keep all the money from. We give you the download page, the thank you page, the sales page, all of this stuff, you're going to get completely free, right? So this page is coming next week, all right? So important to note that you'll be getting that page next week. Now, what we did talk about was this, and we talked about the fact that I wanted you guys as students to build more pages like these, okay? And that I would buy some from you and give them away to all of our students. I do this all the time. When we're building businesses, I said I would buy these pages from you guys for $50 to $100, depending on the complexity of them. And I said that I would buy 3 to 5 of them this week. So as you can see, I've got a bunch of them pulled up on my screen here up at the top. And what I want to do is go through them, okay? So I want to just kind of show you some of the pages. This was built by Rachel, okay? And I want you to look at the difference in, like, say, Rachel's page here and my page here. So this is my original page. That's Rachel's page. So when I tell you guys to build your own page, what I'm really looking for is something that's different, something that does not look just like my page. Because to be quite honest, all that anyone would have to do to have this template right here would be to simply just change the text, really, and that would be it. So again, it's a great page, but it doesn't really qualify as having gone out and built a new page from scratch. Right now, I commend everybody that does anything and submits this, because listen, there's 987 people on the webinar right now, so it's constantly 10 or 15 moving on and off. There's almost 1,000 people on here, right? And I probably get 30 or 40 submissions. So every week I say, guys, if you'll just go in and do the work, if you'll just go in and build the page, like take the page, build the page, make it your own, make it awesome, I'll pay you. Like, I'll pay you 50, $100. You'll get recognition. Everybody will know who you are. Like, everybody knows who Ryan Hutchinson is. Everybody knows who, a lot of the people are that are on here, like, Dave and Maria, right? Like, they're constantly building pages, constantly contributing to the community. And then I'm buying. I mean, who knows how much money I've paid them for pages, right? It's a great way to make extra money to build these kind of pages. But the whole point is you're learning how to do it. Plus, if you're learning how to do it, guess what? You're actually doing something, which is a good thing, right? So I commend all of you who submit pages in our group for this. I just want to critique them so I can help you do a better job, okay? Then there's this one. So kind of a cool idea with the Instagram logo on the hand. The only problem is there's not much difference at all between this one and then, say, this one, right? The only difference at all is that. And it doesn't really flow. Like, you can see this is somebody's hand and this is like the other part of their hand. Whereas this, it's a real hard break. So if I were doing this, looks like Carola or Carol. I don't know if it's, I just am pulling your name from up here, probably Carol. What I would do is I would go down here and make this background black. Like, I would take the image off and make this black. And then you'd have a really cool Instagram logo on a hand. And that's something you could definitely test, right? Then there's this one, okay? Again, I don't know that there's a ton of difference in that one and like this one, the background image, as you can see, these people are standing back here. And then for this one, it's just a different background image. Remember, I think maybe this right here is different. Yeah, so we have this and then you have this. Remember, and this is from Richard. So Richard, not a bad idea. Like, sometimes these little arrows and things like this really make a difference because it moves the eye over to the free report. And that's ultimately what we're trying to get people to pay attention to. These opt-in pages are so important because they're the entry point point to your business, right? Like this is where a person comes into your business and all of a sudden is a part of your business, right? So super, super important. But it's also equally important that we test different variations that don't look too similar, right? So I think that one's a little bit too similar to what I have already built. Okay, so then we've got this one, all right? So this one was built, and this is not a bad idea, but let me just kind of throw this out there. I think Ken Trainer did this one, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just kind of throw this out here. When you guys are building these pages, and this is just my critiquing so I can help you, okay? It does not make a ton of sense to have the beach and this beach setting and all this up here, and then have like this stuff down in here, right? Now, does it look kind of cool? Yeah, but when I initially look at the page, I'm seeing half of the dude's stomach. You see what I'm saying? And half of an arm. Kind of confusing, and you never really actually can see the rest, right? Because when you scroll down here, you're seeing this stuff. I do like knowledge, implementation, and results. So I don't dislike this at all. I think what I would do, Ken, is maybe work on this little section down in here and making it more cohesive with the beach. You know, when you see people that use these beach images like this, what do you guys think they're promoting? Like, what do you think? What desire are we tapping into? Can anybody put it in the chat box? What desire are we tapping into? That's right. We're tapping into the desire of freedom. See, some people say vacation. No, that's not it. That's like when somebody says, tell me your why, and you say, I want to buy a car. And then you find out that you really need a car so you can get your kids to school. Well, your why is really because you need to get your kids to school, not a car, right? Vacations are the same thing. If somebody says, I want to go on vacation, that's not really what it is. What it is they want freedom. They want the freedom to travel, the freedom to live life, right? That's what these beach settings evoke in us, you know, emotionally, is the freedom to live our life and do what we want when we want to do it, right? And to spend time with our families. And it all just kind of evokes freedom. So I would put something down here, like in this background, that like a big lit up sign that says freedom, like a neon sign that says freedom. And everywhere you scroll, you're just kind of seeing freedom through here, right? That's going to help this convert better. I think, Ken, if you, and I hope it's Ken, but I know it's Trainer Media. I think if you do that for next week, this might be one that we can purchase, because I love the setting and everything. It just, we want to make sure it's real cohesive. All right, so then we got this one, okay? So this one is you know, not ideal, okay? And I'm bringing these up because I want to show you what I have to choose from. I also want to help you all build more, right? Because I'm going to run this contest again this week for next week and let you build more pages so that I can buy more pages from you, and we'll use these critiques, okay? Usually, like, I don't dislike this, how to profit and earn money from Instagram. I actually don't mind that at all, putting the little Instagram logo in there. I think it's kind of catchy. The one thing is that you don't want a white box around this and a gray background. It would be way better to just make this whole thing white so that it's all cohesive, right? But there's not really a whole lot on here. Like this orange doesn't really match, you know, this. So this is just kind of blocks, right? I would put a little bit more to this page, maybe making it white, right? Would probably be ideal. So you've got to have a little bit, like if I see this page, it looks incomplete. Like when you look at that compared to something like this, okay, this just looks incomplete. And with that, some people might be hesitant to put their email address in, okay? So that's my critique on that one. On this one, so we got this. This is R. Ramirez. Again, I just pulled these out of the group, so this would be your ClickFunnels thing. You know, one thing to be aware of is overlapping, like not wanting your, you know, all of this to overlap this, right? So you got to be careful about that. Otherwise, you know, this is a basic template. It's not bad, but we want to make sure we clean those types of things up, because sometimes that will actually screw up on mobile, and then people can't even enter their information at all. Then we have this one. So this is another one that I looked at that I wanted to just kind of bring to your attention. This is not very pleasing on the eye, okay? Having a pink block with this orange text in it like this. So I think I would probably clean this up. This is kind of a neat little trick down here. So I can't say that, I probably would not use that, but it's not a bad idea. You might could just use just that, right? Just that image, or just this part right here. Because if I'm sitting here like this, I don't know what this is, right? You see it's a case. Maybe have a arrow that says what's in the case, or something to bring attention to that if you're going to try to use that for kind of gathering attention, right? So let me show you something that I do like. This is one that I did like right here. Beverly Lynn made this one. So Beverly, I want to buy this one from you for sure. The reason I like this, it's simple, but I do like how Beverly used the pink from Instagram, which, that's one of the things, pink and purple and, this shade of orange that you see constantly on Instagram. But I just like the layout of this, right? I mean, it's got like kind of a super headline, the main headline. It's prominently shows the book. The button over here is showing nicely, and then you've got focus on earning money, not just followers. This really, all of the information stands out on this page. So Beverly, I would like to buy this page from you, and everybody, next week you will get this page completely free, courtesy of me purchasing it from Beverly. How many of you would like this page? Just say yes if you'd like this page for your Instagram business. All right, I see lots and lots of yeses, so I am going to buy this one from Beverly. And then I saw this one, which I liked this one, right? And the reason I liked it was because, well, a couple of reasons. Obviously, there's not a ton of difference between this and some of the others that that we might have done, right? We've got one like this, we've got one like this, we got one like this. So this looks a little bit different. What I like was, and what I thought was nice about this was, it's the step 1 of 2, right? Because when you click this, then it's now you're on step 2 of 2. I like the subtle differences there because you're kind of telling people, hey, it's a 2-step process, like to get your free download. I didn't mind this page at all. I actually thought this page looked good. It's shorter. It's still got the learn, apply, profit, which you will see that on some of mine, I believe, right? Yeah, right here. Knowledge, implementation, results. Okay, so she just went with learn, apply, profit, which, hey, this is great, right? That's a great strategy. So this was from Shauna Ledford. So Shauna Ledford. So what I'm going to do is buy both of these pages from you guys today. So I will get both pages, and everybody will get these 2 pages next week completely free here on the Success Connection. How many of you are excited about getting these 2 pages for free? Just give me a big yes, yes, yes in the chat box. Very, very good. Sorry, I had to take a drink of my tea. I had to put some numbing medicine in my mouth in order to be able to talk tonight. So if you hear me take a break, it's just because I'm trying to drink something because the numbing medicine tastes really bad. So, okay, so we've got 2 pages that I'm going to buy from you, or from Beverly and then from Shauna. Okay, so I'm going to buy both of these pages. Plus tonight, you're going to get all 3 of these pages, which our in-house design team has built and designed for your business. Okay, so if we're looking at this business logically, all right, we're looking at this business logically. This week, you basically are getting this. Okay, so you're getting the opt-in page, but you also got, so I need to put this in green, you get the free report. So I'm going to give you the download link to the free report. Okay, so we've got those 2 things done. This part of the business is done. If we look at the model, okay, let's see. Probably need to scroll up a little more to look at the model. Okay, so in this regard, I'm going to give you the free report, okay, and I bought 2 student pages. So I bought 2 student pages tonight, which I'm going to give you next week. I'm also going to allow you to do this student page thing again next week, so that, of course, you'll have an opportunity for me to buy more pages for you. So next week, I'm going to give you basically the sales page and the thank you page, okay? So next week, you're going to get this, okay? Next week, you're going to get that, all right? And then the following week, I'm going to give you the book, which is the actual book that you can sell on that sales page. And then the next week, we're going to talk about the back end and the big money that can happen with that back end, and that will happen with Adrian live on the Success Connection. So should be really, really exciting and an awesome opportunity for us all to be able to dive into this and really, really, really crush it. Now, with that said, a couple of things that we want to do. All right, first of all, I've also got to give away some cash tonight, but I've got something else I want to talk to you about. So let's talk about next week real fast. All right, so we're going to talk about next week. Number one, I'm going to buy more student pages. Okay, so I'm going to buy more student pages. Number two, I'm going to give away your IG business sales page. Okay, so you're going to get the sales page for the book, or for the book next week. Okay, I'm also going to give away the 2 student pages I purchased tonight. So those pages that I just showed you that I bought, you'll get them live on the Success Connection next week. And then I'm going to give away $500 for our group activity contest. Okay, $500 for our group activity contest, okay? So this is all happening next week on the Success Connection. Of course, tonight, you're going to be able to get all of these pages completely free, all right? But what I want to do is I want to talk to you really briefly, not even maybe for 5 minutes, okay? I want to show you what we've done in for our Partner with Anthony students. I assume 95% of you are Partner with Anthony students since it's $7. I just don't see too many people like not having it, right? And so since pretty much everybody does have Partner with Anthony, it's easier for me if I have all of you on a webinar to be able to go in and I guess share with you when we make a really big update, and something that's really beneficial to everybody. I want to be able to, I want to be able to share that with you and everybody get it at the same time, right? And so please forgive me if you don't have Partner with Anthony. First of all, obviously we'd love to have you join. It's like $7, right? So we're not talking about something super expensive or anything, but this is beneficial for everyone who is a part of the the Partner with Anthony program to learn and to see and to know. And so I want to share this with you right now. So I'm going to pull up, and I've used Miss Abby's screen. So listen, if you're in Partner with Anthony, please understand this does not apply to you really until you get past session 10. Okay, so you need to get to session 10 before it even matters. All right, so if you're brand new to the program, awesome. You're going to be able to, this will matter to you when you get to session 10 or so, when you start making sales. Okay, but for those of you that are there, and of course for those of you on your way, here's an important piece of the puzzle that we've just added. Okay, so if you go over here to your commissions and such, and not all of them look the same. Oops, hold on, I'm gonna have to log back in. I had logged in earlier to try to keep it logged in, and it did not stay. So give me 1 second. So this would be your commission links login, right? So like a lot of you have this. I mean, everybody that has Partner with Anthony has a commissions account, okay? So let's just be, if you're like, oh, I've never seen that before. Well, that's probably because you have not done anything because everybody has this login area, okay? So when you go over here to partner with Anthony, there's one or two things that are new that you need to know about. The first thing is that we have now put your commissions. Let me just do like, I'm going to try to just do last month. So check this out. When you run a commission report now, watch this. Do you see how it now tells you the type? Does everybody see where over here where it says type and it just says recurring, 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 like that? What this is doing is it's telling you, okay, if a sale that you have is a recurring sale or a new sale. So we had a lot of people emailing us in support saying, hey, we're seeing all of our commissions, but we don't know if that's a new buyer, or is that a rebill from somebody who's a member. Now you'll be able to see. As you can see, like, you know, Abby has 5 people that are recurring billing, so she's making $17.50 a month off these 5 people, okay? You also notice that we now give you the first name and the email address of your buyers, okay? This allows you to segment out your buyers if you are, you know, like let's say you're emailing your list and you're selling the Partner with Anthony program and somebody buys. You can add them to your buyers list so that you don't keep promoting the Partner with Anthony program to them. Of course, we have an additional filter here, so you can go through and let's say you have a big long list. You can, you know, say, hey, look, only show me my initial sales. Like initial sales would be new sales, and then show me only my recurring, and you can show the recurring. So you can kind of go back and forth, or it's by default, it'll show you all of them, okay? So that's one thing, is that this is brand new. You can now see what type of commissions these are, recurring or otherwise. The second thing is, and I sent the newsletter out about this, is that now that you can get the first name and the email address, okay, of your buyers, you can either manually copy these and put them into your autoresponder, or you can go up here and you can go to this button that says integrations. And what you'll be able to do, if you click the little help button up here, okay, so there's a help button, all right, watch this video, all right, and it will show you how to integrate GetResponse, Aweber. We're working with ClickFunnels to try to get them Active Campaign and Ontraport, okay? If you use one of these autoresponders, then you will instantly be able to, every single time somebody buys a product from you in here, every single time somebody buys Partner with Anthony, it will automatically add them to your buyers list for you. You don't even have to manually do it. You can 100% do it automatically, okay? You first have to set up your integrations. Again, for one of the autoresponders, of course, if you're in Partner with Anthony, we talk about using GetResponse. We talk a little bit about Aweber, so you probably have one of those too. And then once you set that up, you do this thing called connections, okay? And again, when you go to connections, you'll want to watch this help video, and you'll want to watch how to do the connections properly, okay? So you'll want to watch how to do the connections properly in order to make this work. Now, very important, our support staff is not trained, okay, hear me out, they are not trained on how to do this. So do not email Partner with Anthony support on how to do this if you have issues. We're working on training them. It'll probably be another week or two before they're fully trained, but understand that if you follow the integration videos, okay, if you go to integrations, you go to help, and you follow these videos, it 100% works. So there is no situation by which it doesn't work, right? Like I've tested all of them, they work. So if it's not working, it's something you're doing wrong. And I promise you, it's answered in the video, because I do it step by step in these videos, and they're not very long, a minute, 2 minutes long max to do this, okay? So I wanted to share that with you. I wanted to show you that it is in fact available, and that you can now see what type of sales you get. Plus you can also now automatically get your buyers pushed into your autoresponder, which is an awesome feature. This is something we invested heavily in for you guys. I'm talking probably now over $15,000 now in development to be able to get you this information. So if you're new to Partner with Anthony, awesome. You'll get to the point where this matters to you, so don't freak out. Just know that I'm still investing in this program and investing in you. Look, for as you saw, like with Abby, you know, she makes $3.50. We make $3.50 when Partner with Anthony gets sold. Of our $3.50, we got to pay merchant fees. You know, we got to pay gateway fees, which don't seem like a lot of money until it's only a $3.50 sale. I got to make a lot of $3.50 sales to make back the 15K or so that I've invested in the programming for this. So I'm investing these updates into you and to helping you and based on your feedback. And so I hope you guys absolutely love it and enjoy it, right? How many of you are excited about that and the ability to make more money from the Partner with Anthony program with that? Just give me big yeses. I see tons and tons of them. I love yeses. Awesome. Thank you so much. So let's quickly show you where you can get these assets tonight. Okay, let's show you where you can get these assets. I got a few other housekeeping things, but I want to show you this real fast. All right, to get all of these opt-in pages, these 3 opt-in pages that I have put together for you already, okay, and to get the book, the PDF book, to be able to download, well, it's the free report, to be able to download this free report, okay, and the image of the free report. You will go to this page right here. I'll give you the link in just a second. This is your student resources page, okay? On this resources page, you can actually go here and join Partner with Anthony, which is what I was just talking about. So if you're interested in that and you haven't joined, you can go right here to do so. Then, of course, you can join our Facebook group, okay? Our Facebook group has over 14,000 people in it, and what I do is every week I give away $500 to one person who made a post every single day in the group that had value, okay? Meaning not a meme, value, all right? I give away $500 every single week for doing this. So tonight I'll be announcing this week's winner, and then next week you'll have a chance to win also. So all you gotta do is click right here to join our Facebook group. We'll get you approved, and you just start making posts in there and helping everybody out, okay? Obviously, if you'd leave me a review of my book on Amazon, I would love you for it. If you don't want to do that and you don't care about me, that's okay too. These are our Facebook alerts. They're super, super important. It's what I use to remind you of the webinar and also remind you of certain things and let you know, like some of you got alerts that I made these updates to the Partner with Anthony program. But if you're not subscribed to our Facebook alerts, you can't get them. So it takes 2 seconds. You should subscribe to those. The last thing is to talk about up here is ClickFunnels, okay? If you haven't caught on yet, if you're brand new, all of our pages are built in ClickFunnels. In order for me to give you, you know, this page and this page and this page, in order for me to give you an entire business, I got to be able to build it and then give it to you, right? The building part is the hard part, right? The running part is not. I've always used the analogy, if you had to build a car, you probably wouldn't be driving. But since somebody else built it for you and all you got to do is drive it, you're happy, right? Operate it. And that's kind of what we do. And so in order for me to give you these pages after we've built them, you got to have ClickFunnels. You can get it right here and you can get a free trial of it. It costs you nothing for 2 full weeks. So we can build this business together and then you can determine what you think about ClickFunnels. I can tell you right now, we're ClickFunnels #1 affiliate. We have the best stick rate in the company. And it's not because I hard sell ClickFunnels, because I don't. And actually, if you don't want to use my affiliate link, don't do it. Just go to clickfunnels.com. You can still get all of my funnels and all of my business assets completely free, right? If you don't mind me making a few dollars for building all this stuff for you, if you're gonna get ClickFunnels anyway, you can use my link right here and I make a few bucks off of it. But if not, and that makes you feel like, man, Anthony's out here doing this for the wrong reason, hey, just go to clickfunnels.com and get it, and then come back and get all my downloads. I promise you, they still work. You don't have to buy it from me. I could care less. But the point is that we have a great stick rate because we give value, and the businesses we're giving you actually work. I saw people making posts that they were making money with their YouTube business that we gave them and that we built together. So there's so much value and so much money being made that people don't cancel, because why would they? It doesn't make any sense. And so I'm proud of that, right? But you do need ClickFunnels. You need to get ClickFunnels tonight if you don't have it, okay? Because all of the links to download my funnels expire tonight at midnight. So the very first thing that you should do if you're brand new and you haven't done this before is pop in onto this page when I give you the link in a minute,
go right here and get your free trial to ClickFunnels, and then come through here and download all these business funnels, okay? You'll notice that you'll notice we break it down, funnels 1 through 3, 4 through 7, all that stuff. What you want to do is scroll all the way down here to where it says your Instagram profits business. If you click right here, you can now download the 3 opt-in pages that I built for you. If you click that button, 1, 2, 3, you will own all 3 of these pages inside of your account, built by my designer for you. Takes 2 seconds. Then you can get the free report. You can download the PDF by clicking this button. You can download the image by clicking this button. A lot of times you have to right click and click save as, okay? So, you know, sometimes when you just click on it, it'll just keep opening it. So you may have to right click and save it. But either way, you can download the image and download the free report right here. So as of tonight, you'll be able to get the 3 opt-in pages, the free report PDF, and the image. And the reason I'm giving you the image is so that you can go through and build out any more opt-in pages that you want using this image, right? So you're not stuck with just using ours. Like I said, build your own, make it your own, make it awesome, make it nice. You can do that by using what we've put together for you right here, okay? Now, plenty of other funnels for you to download. There's already people making money with their YouTube business. So once you get ClickFunnels, you can come through here and just literally just boom, 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 download all of these, and you'll have a full-blown business selling people a course on how to build their YouTube channels and how to make money on YouTube. We've also got, well, this is partner with Anthony stuff, so you'd skip that. We've also got a 7-figure email strategies business. That's an entire business. We've got Inboxer Academy, again, an entire business. We've got the 8-figure funnel formula, an entire business. We've got the solo ad funnels. We've got all of these things are full businesses. That's what I want you to understand. So if you get ClickFunnels tonight, you can go in and you can actually download all of these businesses tonight, and you'll have every single business that we've created on the Success Connection together ever, and you can get them all tonight. How many of you like that? If you're a new student, how many of you like the fact that I'm not gonna leave you behind, I'm gonna let you get caught up. I'm gonna let you get all the businesses. If you're a student of mine, what is today? I don't know, July 18th, 2019. Well, I want you to have everything that I built for people on July 18th, 2016, right? I want you to be able to have access to everything because we build upon each other. And that's what it's really all about, is we're continuing to build, continuing to grow, and continuing to offer more and more and more opportunity to you guys to build your business and be successful and make a lot of money. So how do you get to this page, and what's this page all about? Well, first and foremost, just remember what happens next week. Next week, we're gonna buy more student pages, okay? So we're gonna buy more pages from you guys. So I need for you to design pages, post them in our Facebook group, and I'll go over them next week and buy them. I'm gonna be giving away your Instagram business sales page. This is an important page. You're gonna get it next week. I'm gonna give away the 2 student pages that I just bought tonight, okay? So you're gonna get those next week, and I'll be giving away $500. So this is the agenda for next week, all right? So with that said, let me see, I gotta pull this up here real quick. How do you get to this page, and how are you able to download all these student resources? All right, all you gotta do is go to this page right here. It's go.dsc.com/funnel. And I'm gonna give you the password for that right now. The first thing that I need to do, just give me 1 second. I've got Nick, he was a little bit late with getting me the winner of tonight's $500. Let's see. 1 second. Let's see, I'm asking him to bring it over to me. All right, so I should have that in just a second. So we're gonna pick our winner of tonight's $500 winner for posting in our Facebook group. Okay, thank you. All right, so Nick just sent that to me. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So I now have tonight's $500 winner. So I'm gonna give you that in just a second. First, let me write it down too. If I don't write it down, I'll forget it. I'm got so much medicine in me. Okay, perfect. All right, so here we go. Tonight's password in order to get to your student resource pages is opt-in, okay? Tonight's password is opt-in. So here's the deal. All you've got to do is go to this link right here, go.bsc.com/funnel, okay? Once you get there, all you've got to do is type in the password opt-in, O-P-T-I-N, for those of you that happen to not be looking at the screen, opt-in. When you type that in, it will take you here to your student resources page. That is where you can join our Facebook group. When you join our Facebook group, you'll qualify to win that $500 cash prize. By the way, I'm not selling anything in my Facebook group. It's not a feeding ground to making money. You can ask a lot of people in there. You can just see that people are helping people. People are making money. People are having success, and it's all because of the community that we've built. And I just want to keep furthering that community and furthering that help for each and every one of you. So that is the reason why I do this. It's keeping you active. So be active, and you can get paid for it, okay? So join, and of course, it's right up here when you come to this page. If you want to partner with Anthony, you can go here, watch a quick video, you can get it, and that'll kind of take care of the partner with Anthony thing. If you join our Facebook group, you can win $500 on July 25th, which is the next time we get together, which is next week, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like always. So you can click here to join. Somebody will get you approved. Of course, if you want to leave me a Facebook review or a Amazon review, I would really appreciate it as always. And then, of course, you can activate your free trial to ClickFunnels. This week's $500 winner for our Facebook group is Anita Johnson. So Anita Johnson, you have won $500 for making posts in our Facebook group. Nick just passed me your name. So everybody say congratulations to Anita for winning the $500 cash prize. And I believe next week what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the top commenters portion of Facebook like I did last time, where I can just display all of our top contributors to the group. So make sure you contribute as much as you possibly can this week to the group, because that will it will not be random next week. We are going to just show you, here's the top contributors, and you're going to win cash prizes. In fact, I might just do 100 for the top 5, $100 for each one of you in the top 5. So contribute to the group. Make sure that you post inside of the Facebook group every single day between now and next Thursday in order to really qualify to win this cash prize, which I think will be really, really awesome for all of you. So again, you can come here to the Success Connection student resources pages. It's go.bsc.com/funnel. The password is opt-in. You can join our Partner with Anthony program if you don't have it. Join our Facebook group right now. Leave me a review on Amazon if you don't mind. Get ClickFunnels, and then make sure that you get all of your funnels downloaded. Join our contest by posting and creating your very own opt-in page. Post it to the Facebook group. I'll be reviewing those for next week, and I'll buy a couple more of those pages. Yours could be one of them. Listen, everybody, thank you so much for being here on the Success Connection. I apologize that I have not felt well and maybe stuttered and stumbled a little bit, but hopefully by next week I'll be in good shape and ready to rock and roll with all of you once again. So again, I want to thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great weekend, a safe weekend, and a fun weekend. My wife's birthday is on Saturday. So if you happen to follow me on Instagram, you can pop on there and say happy birthday to Alexa. Her birthday is Saturday, so we've got some of her friends here, and she's going to hopefully, she says her birthday is a terrible time for her because she's turning another year old, but I always throw some big party or make a big to-do of it, and sometimes I don't get the reaction I want. Sometimes she's actually mad about that. But anyway, leave her a happy birthday on Facebook on Saturday if you're following us on Facebook or on Instagram. And I'll make sure that she knows, everybody knows she's a year older. Anyway, listen, do a little something this week or this weekend that other people aren't doing. Like I've always told you, and I continue to tell you, if you're working on Saturday while other people are playing, then you're getting ahead of the game, and being ahead of the game is the name of the game when it comes to building an internet business. There's always somebody out to be better and to get the clients, get the business, and get the customers, but I want you to be ahead of the curve and be the one that gets them. Listen, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Let's have some talks in the Facebook group. Everybody go there now. Leave some comments. Let me know what you thought about tonight, and I'll see you all next week right here, same place, same time on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody. Good night.